D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So I just have to say that the first 2 episodes of Star Trek Discovery Season 3 were all right, but a little boring. And I have to say that this episode was the most boring episode of Star Trek Discovery that I've ever seen. Now, before I get started, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is going to do their annual bot purge and old account cleanse. And there usually is a tiny bit of collateral damage. I don't know why. There just is. And so I just ask that you please like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So why don't I just continue on this? Now, I personally liked the first season of Star Trek Discovery a lot. I liked it a lot. But as I've said before, and I'll say it again, I found out after the second season was done that they had stole that whole storyline from some gamer guy. I don't remember what his name is, and I've never written it down, so I don't remember what it is. But he created this game and with the storyline from season 1, and they just stole it. They stole his whole storyline, and I was super bummed when I heard that out. I mean, there's more to that story. There's like a whole saga with it, and I suggest you go and watch YouTube videos. There's plenty of YouTube videos. You can go find it out and everything, but it really is a sad story for the creator of the storyline and the game that he created with that, and then they just stole that whole thing from under him. Now, the second season I thought started off really well, and I didn't mind it overall, but I didn't like it as much as the first season. I did think that the first season was better, but then again, as I just told you, they stole that whole storyline from somebody. And so there's that portion. So when I got to season 3, there was 2 episodes. I didn't hate them, but I'm just like, nothing's happening. So then let's get started out with this episode. And so this episode was just boring. Oh my goodness, I can't handle it. Okay. So we start out with this episode with Michael Burnham giving a captain's log. And she's talking about how she's becoming a courier, and she's going out there in the galaxy collecting dilithium. And I'm not quite sure what she's doing with the dilithium. I think she was trying to get back to Earth or whatnot. But she's like collecting, but who cares? Who cares? Because Burnham is basically given up on Starfleet, and pretty much, I mean, yeah, I think she's given up on it and everything. And I'll talk a little bit more about that later. So the main point of this is now that Discovery is here, they have dilithium on the ship, and they can now go to Earth because there's some admiral that sent out a message. And then later on you would find out it's really the admiral is some 16-year-old girl. But who cares? Because this episode is so freaking boring. I just don't care. I don't care, and I'm so annoyed. But they get to Earth, and Earth has shut itself off from the rest of the universe, and they become xenophobic. Because that's what they're going to start doing now. Just more identity politics in our shows, and it's I mean, like, I'm okay with it to a certain degree, but I'm getting to the point now where I'm just like, I can't watch this crap anymore, and I'm getting so annoyed with every single show. It's so annoying. So anyways, but they are fighting with these raiders, and then you find out later on that they're from Titan, and they are also humans. And then the main point of this is that Burnham and the crew of Discovery, mostly Burnham, gets the group together to talk and fix their stuff out. They figure it all out, because you find out that the raiders are trying to steal dilithium to help their people because they had some reactor or something shut down, and they lost a lot of people, and so they needed dilithium to help out, yada, yada, yada. Meanwhile, the binary girl, I don't write down her name because it doesn't freaking matter. So she's a Trill, I guess, which is weird. I don't understand that whole thought process, because I thought humans couldn't be carriers for the Trill parasites. But I don't know enough about it to really go into it. I just thought that Trills were the best ones because they could handle the parasites and everything. But I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember enough from that. yeah, I mean, I'm a Star Trek fan, but I'm not like a star, like, levels, there are levels to fandom, and I'm not at the bottom, but I mean, I'm not at the top. I can't tell you, I've talked to some Trekkies or Trekkers that are, they can tell you they can tell you a line from what episodes, what season, who said it, what the actor's name was, what year that actor was born, what year that episode came out. It's crazy. Anyways, yeah, this episode sucked hardcore. I mean, I really don't care what else to say. I mean, I really don't know what else to say about it. It was very one-dimensional in its writing and in its concepts. I mean, I just was so freaking bored the whole time. I'm just like, oh my God, can this please hurry up? I've got stuff to do. The only positive thing that I would say that came out of this episode was the fact that Saru became the captain of Discovery, which should have happened a long time ago, but only because Michael Burnham gave it generously to Saru. I mean, she deigned it to him, which I found very annoying. But I have to be honest, I think Saru is a better person in every way, shape, and form than Michael Burnham. He is everything that Starfleet represents, and Michael Burnham is not. Also, the big mystery this season is just, it's going to be what is the burn and who caused it, because like Stamets said in this episode, it's not possible for all the dilithium to explode all at once, which I am interested in finding out how that whole thing came about. But at the same time, if I never find out, I'm fine with that, because I just don't care at this point. Like, I mean, I care enough to mention it and just be all like, that's interesting. That's an interesting concept. But at the same time, I'm all like, this show's so boring that, especially this season, that I'm just like, I don't care. If I never find out, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I will live a happy life and not think about it twice. So, though, that is my review of this episode of Star Trek Discovery, Season 3, Episode 3. It's like called Returning Home or something. It's in that corner, the title. It doesn't even matter. Who fucking cares? So yeah, tell me, what did you guys think about this episode? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you think it was like me? Were you like me and thought it was boring? Am I missing something here because I liked this show and then they made Picard and then they made Lower Decks and I hated Picard. I didn't like Lower Decks. And I don't know. I feel like there's a theme of suckiness going on. All right, so go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next Star Trek episode. You guys have a good day. Bye.